2009, the Wesley Clover Foundation was formed. When we heard that the city was not interested in continuing the operations on 401 and 411 Corksdown Road, we thought that really could be a flagship project. The NCC put out a request for intent, of which the Wesley Clover Foundation applied to. And we were delighted to be the successful applicant, and then our relationship and partnership with the NCC began from there. Wesley Clover really considers themselves the steward of this property. We have a long-term lease. We're the managers of the property, and the goal is to establish 5 parks. The property is 500 acres, so regionally dividing it into its various parks because we do have so much going on here. Ride was our first focus. We now have a very successful riding school with over 200 lessons a week, which we're very proud of. There's about 55 horses on the property, and we have established national and international level horse shows, as well as regional horse shows. So that was an important part of bringing life back to this property. It has a strong horse heritage and legacy, and it was important to the foundation to bring that back to the community. The second part that we focused on is, of course, camping. It's a beautiful kind of urban getaway. It really has a natural feel, but it's so close to the city. So tourists and even staycation residents can come and stay in a rural setting, but be 15-20 minutes from the Parliament building. So it really is a lovely offering for the city, and we wanted to get that up and running right away. And we were pleased to keep all the staff in place and really have a seamless transition there. So the additions that we've made there are some lovely cabins, which is really a trend in the camping and campground scene right now. And so we're proud of that. And then we actually added some lovely infrastructure for one of the other parks, which is the Learn Park. And so we have a forest school, one of our really close partners, the Child and Nature Alliance. They were our first partner here at Wesley Clover Parks, and they run a forest school. Forest school is a kind of an important phenomenon that's happening worldwide. It started in Germany, and now there's quite a few in Canada. And the Child and Nature Alliance was the first forest school ever in Canada. And now they have programming there year-round, in the winter as well, and the children have a self-directed learning style, and it's mostly taking place outside. 50 to 90% of their time is spent outdoors, even in the winter. We're very proud of that partnership, and they're growing at a great rate, and it's really a nice place to see the kids playing. The fourth park is play. There's a network of trails that we use for hiking, for walking, and for cross-country skiing in the winter. We partner with the Canadic Nordic Club to provide those trails, and that's kind of an exciting element to explore, and we'd like to grow that. And the other flagship part of the play park is soccer fields. Right from the beginning of this initiative, the vision was to have a center of excellence for soccer, so up to 5 athletic fields. So currently we have a FIFA grade turf field, and it's going to be the jewel of the soccer park, and then next year we'll be building some grass soccer fields to complement that. And so we'll end up with 5 lovely soccer fields to host tournaments for the kids to play on, and also some areas for some camp, smaller areas that the kids can do drills and that type of thing. So it really will be a center of excellence for soccer. One of the things that was important to us was to have other people be able to use the park. And right from the beginning, a huge need was charity runs. It's a one-stop shop for any of those charity runs, 5, 10, 15K. They can come here and not have to close roads down, have their early party and their kind of post-run party. And we've hosted some, really cool runs here. The Badass Dash, the Color Vibe. There was 9,000 runners here this year. I did it myself. It was a great run. And so we're proud to be able to host other events that raise money for charities here on site. We hosted Shania Twain and a kind of country music festival here with up to 25,000 people in partnership with AEG Live. The fifth element of Wesley Clover Parks is a farm park. We have about 100 acres designated for agriculture. At this point, we do our own hay. We're quite proud of the hay that we do produce, and we use it for our own 55 horses on the property. It's a long-term commitment. We have a partnership with the NCC that spans almost 50 years. So we really want to grow everything that we have accomplished so far. Every park, so to speak, has had some activity and resources and time put into developing it, but really over time, the plan is to get more activity, more fun around each of those parks.